Hi, welcome to my channel and Happy New Year. This is the year I finally get back to learning languages, one of my biggest passions and hobbies, because I finally graduate university in April. But first I have to do a 10-week internship in a grade 5 and 6 class because I'm doing a teaching degree. So I won't be able to do any language study besides a daily Duolingo lesson to keep up my streak and a daily Mondly lesson. Okay, so the language I'm currently focusing on and learning properly for the first time since forgetting it, because, well, it was my mother tongue. It was the first language I learnt. My parents are Bulgarian. I was born in Australia, so when I went to school at age 5, I started learning English, and then I forgot all my Bulgarian slowly over time, and now I don't know like any words besides Gupasti, Chucky, Nully, like nothing. So I'm learning this language basically from scratch, and it's harder than I thought it would be, and I'm hoping that eventually it'll all come back to me. I don't know what the science is with learning a mother tongue that you forgot. Do you have to learn it from scratch? I don't know. So with Bulgarian, my goal is to finish the Bulgaro course and finish the Mondly Bulgarian course, and then and finish this book as well, and maybe try out Bulgarian Pod when I can afford it again after my internship. And then I'm hoping I can watch my home videos and actually understand what I'm saying. It is such a weird feeling to watch a video of yourself as a kid talking in a language that I don't know, which is weird because that's me. Like, I'm watching myself and I have no idea what I'm saying. And also, if I learnt Bulgarian, that would unlock the whole Slavic world, and I'd be able to understand Russian and some Ukrainian, which would be great because as a primary school teacher, there are a lot of Ukrainian students that have joined our schools at the different schools I've worked at, and I would love to be able to speak to them. So once you learn one Slavic language, it kind of unlocks the doors to all of them. Okay, French. So French was my first love, the first language I became obsessed with, and it's my favorite language, and I studied it at university many years ago, but honestly I'm still a beginner and I need to refresh my mind, like learn everything from scratch basically. So with French, I want to do the entire Wino course and Quiz IQ. Those two apps are so underrated. I never hear people talk about them, but Wino and Quiz IQ are amazing. I've already finished the Pimsa French course, and I've already done Memrise and Babbel. Oh, but I haven't done Busuu, so I'd love to do Busuu as well. I love the Busuu app. And then I want to finish this textbook because even though I bought this for uni, I barely used it. I did use this one a lot, but honestly, I don't like learning from textbooks. I find it quite just boring, and I prefer apps and courses where I can hear the audio for every single word. I need that. So yeah, I would love to finish this one. And with French, I've started rewatching the Louis de Funès movies, which are my favorite French movies, and that's helping refresh my memory with French. German is the newest language in my life and the one I'm most excited to learn. I've not had time to properly learn it, but I think about it every day, and I'm going to go through the Busuu German course. I love Busuu, and I bought the Wino course for German as well. Wino is the most comprehensive language learning program I've ever seen. I love it so much. And for German, I would like to start the Pimsa course and listen to language transfer for French and German. And Memrise. I have the Lingo D Plus app, and then read this whole book this year. And I also want to try italki and Lingoda for French and German. I have not tried either of those programs. And lastly, Korean. Korean is a language I am dropping. It is just not a priority for me anymore. Bulgarian and French and German are more of a priority, which means I'm not going to have time or the headspace for Korean. I actually decided to drop Korean a while ago, and as soon as I made that decision, Busuu announced that they released Korean. So I have to go through the Busuu course. because it is so fun. It makes language learning so fun and simple. It's just, I love it. So I'd love to maintain all the Korean that I have learned because I did study it intensely and I don't want to forget what I've learned. So I'm going to maintain my Korean at a beginner level and go through the Brusa course just for fun. And I'm not going through these textbooks. I'm not going to have time and they're way too advanced for me. So I'm going to sell them. I'm going to sell this one and I'm going to sell Soo Kim textbooks as well. I just don't have time. I'm going to skim through them and read the cultural notes because I love the cultural notes. But these are great books, by the way. If you like textbooks, I mean, I do still prefer apps. So when I do study Korean in the future, I'll just use apps. So I'm very excited for this year. I'm so excited for when that horribly long internship is over. It's gonna be so long. And then I can dive into my language learning. So yeah, thank you for watching.